Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. We have another video. Of course we do. It's FIFA 22 season. We don't even have the game and we got videos going up. Just want to say a quick thank you to all you guys watching all the videos in the channel. We have tons of videos up. Trying to update you guys as we go. We have some crazy news that we've had recently. I put that out this morning and yesterday. Some pretty nuts news on the web app, EA Access, foot draft changes, and you know, some other potential things that we talked about. Today's video, I really want to go through you guys. I kind of did a final gathering of some nuts ratings that I want to go through. Kind of some cheaper, overpowered players that I didn't really talk about in other videos. Obviously, you guys know I was trying to do it the other night, but it was really slow and it was hard to get everything. I had that 26-minute video where we showed a lot of the ratings. Today, we're starting to get top 100 stuff and all that, so we have a lot more confirmed, but that whole website that I was going through, those ratings, they were all right. So if you enjoyed the video today, drop a thumbs up, and let's check out some more ratings. Now, guys, before I get in trouble with you, don't be mad at me that I'm picking out players with pace. Pace is very, very, very important in the beginning of FIFA, and we will have Gelson Martins most likely returning as a very overpowered player at the beginning of next year. The reason why I say that is he has the 5-star skills with 93 pace, 83 dribbling, and the thing that I like about Gelson Martins, although he's maybe not as good, he's a proven player in FIFA. He's a guy that has been good for 2 years in a row now, and a lot of the time that matters. You have some players with some really sneaky good stats, but they don't have the right traits. They don't really have the right in-game frame to make it work. Gelson Martins seems like a really overpowered player for me. He's got the 93 on the acceleration and sprint speed. He's got the 5-star skills, and then the agility, the balance is really nice. Now, obviously, the downside, the finishing, the reactions, those are downsides, and the passing, right? But if you have a player that's so good at two things, like pace and dribbling here with the skill moves, it is really helpful, and I think it could make Gelson Martins be extremely overpowered. Okay, guys, so we have Antony here, and he's playing for Ajax. Now, this guy got a massive, like, boost on his card. It's a crazy card. It's also another 5-star skiller, which is why I wanted to point it out. He has 91 pace, 84 dribbling, 72 shooting, 72 passing, and 65 physical. Now, we take a look a little bit more into his card. Again, he's really like Gelson Martins. He's got the nice acceleration, the nice sprint speed, and then the agility, the balance is good. Now, just like Gelson Martins, he's got a similar problem. The reactions aren't that good, so you're going to want to boost the reactions. Short passing is not the best either at 73, and the physical is not the best. Obviously, guys, a lot of these starter players, you know, when we're talking most overpowered players, I can't put an 87 rated in here. That's crazy, because why would I do that? He's an 87 rated for a reason. So we're looking at players, you know, pretty much 82 or less that are going to really overperform for what their cards are saying. And you're probably like, dude, this guy has like 65 finishing or whatever it is, 75. He's not going to be that good. Guys, 75 base finishing on a card that has 5-star skills, is fast, and can dribble at the start, in my books, is a huge win. Okay, guys, so yes, we have Malen up next, and Malen is such a favorite of mine because, well, I really feel like he offers a lot in the Bundesliga for that early on striker. Now, Malen has 90 pace, 83 dribbling, 79 shooting, Dutch and Dortmund links. He's 4-star skill moves, which is really nice. 3-star weak foot, not the best, but yeah, for a guy that's going to give you some pace in behind, some decently responsive dribbling with the 84 agility and the 80 balance. He also has 82 finishing, which is very, very nice to have. I mean, look, we're talking about a 79 rated card here, 80 rated card, my bad, but still, you're getting a lot of nice stats for that. And not to mention, he's not too weak either. He does have that sneaky little 75 strength. So I'm liking what I see from Malen. I think he's going to be a good card next year. Lovely to see this guy be super usable. All right, guys, Lucas Moura is on my hit list for a guy that is just a guy you got to pick up, man. And the reason I say that, again, he reminds me exactly like Gelson Martins, where he's a dude that is proven. He was very good last year. Actually, Lucas Moura was very expensive last year, but he's got a little bit of a downgrade going for himself, but he still has the 4-star combination, which is really, really nice to have in FIFA. 93 acceleration, 88 sprint speed, 79 finishing, which is definitely good enough. I know a lot of you guys in my comments are saying, Nick, why are you giving us players with less than 80 finishing? Trust me, anything above a 70 in the beginning of the game, the first week, the first 2 weeks, it is good, right? You get the chem style on it, you work it out. 85 shot power is really nice. Passing, again, is a little bit of a flawed, you know, situation here, but look at this dribbling, man. 93 agility, 92 balance, 82 ball control, 88 dribbling. Reactions under 80, but composure above 80, which is going to be helpful. Obviously very weak, but liking Lucas Moura, I think positionally, you look to use him as a wide player or a get in behind striker. I don't know if I would play him as a cam because I don't think his passing is that good, so you kind of want to have him be one of those players that's kind of grabbing that space or getting him behind and having that final shot if possible. Okay, guys, so I have pointed out Portu because I think Portu was a card that was an 83 last year. He was in a lot of people's starter squads. A lot of people did really like him. You know, he did get I don't know if he got a downgrade in the skill moves from 4-4 to 3-4 in terms of weak foot skill move combination, but although he did get the downgrade in skill moves, I'm just going to make him feel not as good dribbling wise. He does have a pretty nice card. It's a really well-rounded card. His passing is a lot better than a couple of the previous players that I'd mentioned. His pace is obviously very significant. It's noticeable. It's nice at 90. He's got some nice finishing in game. I like that he has some strength, aggression, and stamina too. I think that's a little bit more, you know, noticeable than some of the other players, where Portu is a guy for me in La Liga that's a nice option because there's not a lot of flaws with the card, and he's a little bit more well-rounded, so I think he's going to give you more of a complete performance early on. Boys, would it be a video about overpowered players if Allan Saint-Maximin was in this video? I honestly don't think so. There hasn't been a FIFA that I have played where this guy wasn't overpowered. I mean, we take it back to FIFA 20 and FUT Birthday. This guy's FUT Birthday card at the end of the year was used in pro events. A FUT Birthday card, yes, because he was so overpowered. Now, Saint-Maximin, what is he good at? He's good at almost everything, every FIFA, and his stats are a lie. Whatever I tell you here with these stats today, they are a lie. I don't know what it is, and if you're a Newcastle fan, you guys should be hyped, man, because this guy is always one of the best players in FIFA, and he's a freaking 79. Last year, Saint-Maximin's gold card, as this rating or one less or an 80, I can't remember, he went all the way up to 75k in the beginning of the game. Now, if you don't understand how crazy that is, I'm going to tell you, it's crazy. It's almost as crazy as my 5 or 1 gig internet. I'm serious though, it is really crazy, and the reason why I say that is that, look, an 80 rated is never over 50k. It just doesn't happen because of the supply, and man, he broke all laws of physics. The proper physics, the price physics, you know, guys? But anyways, look, man, 5-star skills for Saint Max, all jokes aside, the thing that makes his finishing so much better than 65 is the shot power. It always has been that way. Shot power in FIFA just seems to be so overpowered. We know the pace that you get with Saint Max, but not only that, he offers you 93 agility and 87 bounce, and you know what? It is interesting that he has that reaction stat. That 74 reactions, when you look at it, you're like, man, that's really not that good. But to be coming completely frank with you guys, I mean, it really seems to not matter, because when I do use Saint-Maximin in FIFA, and when I have in the past, and this is from previous experience, the guy is a beast. You're not noticing that reaction stat. So I think it has to do with him being a little bit smaller in game. I think these variables are very good. Overall, Saint Max, if it's a guy that you can afford, if you're rocking a Prem team, I'm telling you, you're going to play better than probably every left mid except Mane and Son in the Prem. Maybe I'm missing Rashford, but you know, Saint Max is just a different breed in FIFA. So Milinkovic-Savic, for me, he slipped a little bit under the radar. Obviously, if you played FIFA for a couple years now, Savic had one of the craziest cards in FIFA 18. He also had a couple upgrades in FIFA 19, but he kind of fell out after that. A lot of people didn't use him. You know, obviously Lazio have the problem where they don't have the licensed club officially this year, so they got a different logo, a different name. Something really unique is that Savic actually has 5-star weak foot this year with 4-star skills. Now, he doesn't have the craziest in games. He does have lackluster agility, bounce, lackluster acceleration, and sprint speed. But when I see that guy with the 5-star weak foot, and he also has really nice passing, he might be a little bit more affordable early on. I just think not a lot of people are looking in that direction. He is a little bit slower, so you would have to give him, in my opinion, probably best off giving him an engine. But if you really think that's even too slow, then a Shadow or a Hunter is probably a little bit better. You get that pace even more up. If you feel like the agility and balance isn't that relevant, he is 6'3", so this guy is looking pretty monstrous. This is a sleeper for me. I know he's not going to be able to turn that well in the midfield, but sometimes that's a little bit less relevant in the midfield. All right, guys, so this one's a little bit more of a unique one with Salvio. Salvio is a 5-star skiller, actually, believe it or not, and he goes really under the radar because, well, he's just a little bit more obscure in terms of the leagues. My viewers from Argentina, you guys know who this dude is, man. I know it, and I know there are viewers from Argentina, so shout out to you guys. 86 pace, 84 dribbling, 76 shooting, 68 physical, 73 passing. But, right, you look at the stats, you're like, okay, Nick, what's so special about this card? 5-star skills and 4-star weak foot. It's so nice to have, man. And the pace is really nice. 88 acceleration, 84 sprint speed. I like the finishing, right? Having 79 shot power, 76 finishing, 83 attack position. Those are all really nice stats to have early on in FIFA. I love them. I think the passing at the short is, you know, you could use it at 75. It's not like it's 60. You can do with it. And then the agility and the balance is really nice. 86, 78. The composure's at 84. And, you know, when you're talking about a card that's 80 rated, having 84 composure, it's a beautiful stat to have. Now, guys, I might completely butcher this rating. Madueke, I think. I'm probably going to butcher it. You guys know the vibes with me and pronunciations. It's not a match made in heaven at all. But one of my viewers pointed this card out to me, and he got a massive upgrade from last year. He was not this fast. I think he had 78 or 79 pace. So he is 4-star, 4-star. He's playing in the Eredivisie, but it's a nice card. It's a nice wide player card. I would not play him at striker. I would not play him as a cam unless it's maybe day one. You could get away with him at striker. But a really nice wide player if you're building that English team. He's got 92 acceleration, 89 sprint speed, 72 finishing, which is, again, the reason why I want him to kind of more be out wide, because his passing and his shooting is not good. His dribbling is good enough. Composure's a little bit low, but yeah, just one of those players that's 77 rated that I felt like in-game would play a lot better than that. I'm telling you guys right now, I want you to take my word on it. Leon Bailey is going to be one of the most overpowered players in the game in the start next year. You guys have to believe me, man. I'm telling you right now, I've had experience with this guy in FIFA 18 when he did have a good card. He was amazing. Now, the one thing with Bailey is that he has the average body type, which sometimes in game hinders his performance, as you guys know, compared to a player with a lean body type. That in game, and then everybody's gonna say I'm freaking body shaming, but that's how FIFA works, man. You can just blame FIFA for that. Now, 4-star, 4-star for Bailey, which is really nice to have. He's got acceleration at 93, sprint speed at 93. He's transferred to the Prem this year. But look at this, man. For his shooting, he's got 81 attack positioning, 79 finishing, 79 shot power, 78 long shots, His passing is at 73, but his vision is at 80. His dribbling is 86, 84, 80, 82, 86. Composure a little bit low, but the strength is over 60. It's a really nice combination at a 4-star rate, and it's a really nice prem option. I'm telling you, I think he's going to play very, very well in game. I can, something, you know, my senses are calling. I'm feeling it that he's going to be really good next year. Guys, it would not be a video, all right, without Mbabu in the video. And I say that because Mbabu is going to play like an 88 rated at the start of the game. Again, I'm telling you right now, he has almost the exact same carbon copy stats as last year. 88 pace, 73 dribbling, 74 defending, and 80 physical. I can't even imagine the terror that this card is going to cause at the beginning of the game next year. If you can get your hands on Mbabu to start off with, do it. It's worth it every single year. He's incredible to start with. You know, obviously shooting, you're not looking at with a fullback. Passing, you know, it's not so good on Mbabu. It's mainly his downside. It's why a lot of people hope that he gets upgradable cards throughout the year. You know, dribbling for a fullback, good enough, but there we go. 91 stamina. Like, that's the key stat for me early on. Having a player that's not going to die out on you in the 60th minute, not having to force that sub. By the way, there's a rumor that in the new FIFA, you can make 5 subs. So I will let you guys know if that's actually a thing. We're starting to get, obviously, a lot of news about the web app and things like that as kind of the weekend progresses. So we will have update videos for you guys on that sort of stuff. But that would be crazy if that's actually true. But yeah, Mbabu's a go-to option again this year for sure. If I could explain to you how much terror and how many nightmares I've had from this card, this guy got a storyline card, I think, at the beginning of this year. And oh my God, was he OP. He was crazy. He was really, really crazy. So if you're watching this video and you did that Deulofeu card, let me know what you guys think in the comments about him. He was unbelievable. And he was one of my biggest regrets, because every time I played him, he just rinsed me. It didn't matter who the other guy had in his team. He can have Neymar, Ronaldo, all these other players. And if he had this guy, I was shaking. I was in my chair shaking. And the reason for that, Deulofeu has a really nice combination of 4-star. He offers great links. He's got the 89 acceleration, which means he's really quick. But when you combine 89 acceleration with 90 agility, you get a really, really nice blend of stats, making you feel ultra responsive. So this card feels great. Shooting is good enough. Passing is good enough with the short at 74. But yeah, again, as you can see, the dribbling stats is really what we look for. Obviously, a very big downside about this card. He only has 69 stamina. Shout out 69. Unlucky. Okay, guys, we have Maxence Lacroix, my favorite. This is a fan favorite. This guy has already made the Christmas Rats to Glory starting 11, and it is, again, September 17th. He's already made it. On this day, we've already announced that he is in the starting 11. I'm telling you, I've announced it. I'm committed. All right, but look, man, 88 pace, 80 defending, 77 physical, 81 acceleration, 93 sprint speed. The biggest what if with this Lacroix everybody's been talking about. What if he gets that, like, team of the week featured item? Oh my God, man, it's going to be ridiculous, because when they do the double boost, Lacroix is going to go to like an 82 and then an 84 or an 85. I think that's what it would be. So that is scary to think about, that we could be potentially at some point this year having an 84 informed Lacroix with like 93 pace. We're all going to go cry, man. Because the thing is, although he has 77 physical, EA have given him 83 strength. It's unbelievable. It's beyond me. I can't explain it. And again, guys, we are staying in Wolfsburg, and I have to stay here because these guys have the most OP FIFA players at the back this year. The Bundesliga for the defenders is such a go-to league this year. Again, it's just, you get so many link opportunities. So much good value for these ratings. We're talking, last guy, I think Lacroix was 79 or 80 rated. And Mbabu was a 78, 79. This guy's a 77. And these guys all are going to play like 85s in-game. It's nuts. Now, Roussillon's always really good. You know, I don't even need to vouch about his stats. Always a very reliable FIFA player early on. I'm always going for him in my early teams. So definitely recommend Roussillon. All right, little bit of a newer one. Rafael Leão, actually a really good player in real life. I do enjoy watching him play. He has 4-star, combined with 88 pace. Some really nice link opportunities. If you think back to some of the other videos this week where we looked at some Milan players, you know, he links to a lot of really good players. His shot power is at 78. His finishing is at 74. His passing is at 72. His agility and balance aren't good. But let me tell you this. I just have this feeling that Leão is going to be really good. And I don't know why I have that feeling, because he doesn't have the craziest in-game stats. I just have that feeling he's going to kind of feel like a tank. He's going to be very hard to defend against. And he's going to get a lot of that kind of stickiness running through the defense. I just have that feeling about Leão in this game. And I like to go with my gut when I have these feelings. When I'm bringing you guys information and videos, so I really do feel that way. All right, Romarinho, if you guys don't remember already, this guy just came off a team of the season this year that was a very good card. 86 pace, 80 dribbling, 75 shooting, 64 physical, and 71 passing. Now, Romarinho has 4-star, skill move, weak foot combination. And look, in game, a really, really nice cam, a really nice striker. Now, if you play him at cam, you give him like a dead eye because he's lacking on the long shots, lacking on the shot power. But passing with the short and long goes up in the 80s with that dead eye. It's a nice card, man. His agility is 88, his balance is 85, reaction 77. I like this card a lot. I think, you know, you can kind of get away with now making these kind of Brazilian, I was going to say Brazilver, the memories, oh my god. But you can get away with it, man. You can make these kind of full nationality teams at the start, and I think Romarinho, because he's playing in a league that's not as popular as the top 5, which no longer includes the Uber Eats. I don't know how you guys feel about that on YouTube, but let's get into the next player. All right, I want to talk about Correa. Now, you're saying, Nick, how is this card going to possibly be overpowered? How? He's 83. He's gonna play like close to a 90. I'm telling you, early on, Correa, and I'm not pointing him out, but Mertens as well. These two guys I'm huge on because people look at their strength generally, and Correa was weaker in previous FIFAs. Now he's got 71 strength. The defensive ability of many players early on in the game with the gold status is not as good. So when you do have that lower strength, it's easier to dribble around people. But Correa looks so good to me this year, man. Cam or striker, whatever you want to do. I mean, look at this, man. For 83 shooting, he's playing with 85 finishing and 86 long shots. For 78 passing, he has that 82 short passing. For 87 dribbling, he has 90 agility, 87 balance, man. This card is nuts. This card is nuts. So try to do what you can to get your hands on this card. I really like that he gets a perfect link to DePaul as well. I think that's a really nice opportunity for a lot of you guys. All right, guys. And then one of the last players we're going to be looking at today is Nuno Mendes. And I pointed him out because I feel like he's a really solid left back in the Uber Eats. And I feel like he links to a lot of players on PSG, obviously. And he's going to be a cheaper alternative, right? You've got Bernat in that position. That's 4 ratings higher. But 85 pace, 74 defending, 74 dribbling, and 72 physical. I just think he's going to be affordable. That's why I pointed him out. He's going to be a 4-star weak foot player with the left foot on the left side. Nice pace, nice dribbling, you know, good enough passing. You know, not the strongest, but again, still, we pointed out Joao Cancelo today. He has a 62 strength and he's an 86 rated. So having 69 strength, not bad. I feel like I've said the number 69 like 7 times in this video already. You don't have to deal with it. Sorry to you guys. But yeah, Nuno Mendes looking good. The last player I wanted to point out today to you guys is Klosterman. And you know what? Klosterman, for me, again, he's going to be playing like out of this world in this game. Again, playing like an 85, 86, 81 acceleration, 89 sprint speed. Just trust me with how crazy Klosterman was in FIFA 21 because he was out of this world. So you can take my word that he was just one of the best players, one of the best center backs early on. I mean, there was people that 4th weekend league was in goal Klosterman. He was like a Varane level player in FIFA 21. So I assume it's going to stay the same. Guys, that's all the players I pointed out today. I don't want to have these be too long. I want these to be quick fire. You guys enjoy the quick videos. Drop a thumbs up if you guys like it. If you guys want to see more of this next couple days, drop a thumbs up. Unfortunately, guys, to you guys that watch on YouTube, I do think there's going to be some creators that will probably play the game on Tuesday or Monday. I am not a part of the EA program. I don't really support a lot of the stuff that EA does. It's nothing against anybody else in this community. So I will not be playing the game early. So if you guys want to catch me playing the game and really the proper real content that I will have on my channel, it will start on Wednesday. We'll start on Wednesday. I'm just like you guys who play the game. So I'm kind of getting my access. I'm kind of getting all that with you guys on Wednesday. So yes, thank you guys for watching my videos. Just want to keep you guys posted on that because I've been seeing comments about that. Are you going to play the game early? I'm not having access to it, unfortunately. Thank you guys for watching. I'm appreciating the support, and I love you guys, man. I'll see you guys in a video tomorrow. We'll have a nice video tomorrow morning, guys. Peace.